Okay, what this video is going to be about is my ways to cope with depersonalization, derealization episode. These are things I do to bring back the senses that I'm losing. Confusion. Okay, that's usually the first part of my episode is confusion. Confusion for me usually consists of depth perception problems such as visual and auditory. Let's start with visual and auditory depth perception. What I do may not work for you, but hopefully it does. Let's say two different things look the same depth even though they're not. What I do is I continuously, over and over again, test the depth. I will walk back and forth, determining until it feels like a certain depth. It'll start to feel like it really is, and it'll start to look like the depth that you've been feeling. And the same goes for things that are further away. You go to the place where you just went, which is closer, then you move back, and then you move to the place that's further, and you do that repeatedly, just like before, except you do one, then the other, one, then the other. And for me, things start to make sense, and it starts, my depth perception starts to come back. That's how I deal with the visual depth perception problems. Auditory depth perception distortion. Basically, let's give an example. Like, I'm talking to somebody at normal volume. There's a TV on in the background. That's maybe 10 feet away. And then something loud happens on that TV as you're having a normal volume conversation. Like, it just penetrates your soul. Like, you are so confused at why that's so much louder than your conversation. And because it's further away and it's louder. Well, what I would do is I would listen to one at a time. It may sound rude, but tell the person to stop talking. Basically, shut up. Except, not in a rude way. And you would listen to that one thing. That TV going. Listen to it. And just listen to only that. And then turn the TV down and just listen, and then just talk to that person. Just listen to that for a few minutes. And then incorporate the TV at the same volume as your conversation, so that your mind says, okay, there's a TV, and I'm talking to her or him, and same volume. And then start to turn the TV back up to where it was, because your mind is already making sense of the depth of the TV. Then you turn it up, and you listen to how loud that is, and you talk at the same time, and it starts to make sense. Short-term memory loss. Basically, people say going through the motions. And, basically you're doing something, and then a few minutes later, your mind says, I don't remember doing that. And here's the reason why. You're focused on just getting it done in a hurry because you're feeling so bad. And you don't remember the details. You know you did it, but you don't remember the details of doing it. Here's what I do to prevent that from happening. Basically, when I go to do something to prevent this, I talk to myself very clearly. I tell myself each thing that I'm doing. I'm walking up the stairs. I'll say it out loud. I'm walking up the stairs. I'm walking into the kitchen. I just left the stairs. Now I'm walking into the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. I'm walking to the fridge. I'm opening the fridge. I'm grabbing a snack. I'm closing the fridge. I'm walking back to the staircase. I'm walking back down the staircase. I have my snack. Instead of being like, I remember going upstairs. I remember coming downstairs and I have a snack. I don't remember any of that stuff. Now that you've said it all out loud, now you will remember everything that you did. The next sensory issue is feel. Distortion of feeling. Mostly with depersonalization, derealization, it's lack of being able to feel. Like feeling like you're outside of your body and things don't feel correctly, like you're not feeling them enough. If what you're feeling is cold, numb feeling and you're not feeling things enough, there's a simple solution. Run some warm water over your hands and arms. It helps. Try it. If you say, I can't feel pain, do not hurt yourself. Feel a certain texture, a rough, coarse texture, and feel it and play with it, over and over again. Or even, try the warm water thing too. That might also help with that. If you can feel something coarse and warm, obviously you can feel pain. You're just telling yourself that you can't. The best thing you can do is think scientifically, not philosophically, scientifically, and think relevant. Be like, I know this is depersonalization. I know this is derealization. Once you know that, you can grasp control of that. Hopefully this has helped you guys a little bit. If you're looking for ways to cope with depersonalization or bring yourself out of an episode, hopefully these have helped. They helped me, and hopefully they help you too. I'll see you guys later.